Good morning and welcome to my home. It's Kevin Kavanagh here from Wealth Machine World. Hope you're having a great day in the same way that I have. It looks absolutely brilliant here, doesn't it? This picture behind me, I've got to tell you about it before we start, is a picture from Lake Louise in Canada. So if you've ever been there in the Rockies and stuff like that, you'd appreciate that. So that's something that we've blown up and we put there. Another here, I have a Jim Rohn quote. It says, formal education will make you a living, self-education will make you a fortune. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about making some money on the internet. But before I do that, I want to tell you about what I'm basically going to talk to you about. This is not our get-rich-quick kind of push-button business model. As you can see, I'm not really professional in relation to video marketing or anything like that. But I do learn from successful people. And if you find a mentor in any particular field, whether that's sports, whether that's financial, whether that's in marriage counselling, you'll always find a mentor who has succeeded. And if you can find somebody that's succeeded and they're ethical and they have morals, and you want to follow that business model, well then that makes perfect sense to me. There's lots of people on the internet that are looking for the quick buck. They come out of working their 9-to-5 job, or maybe even longer hours than that, and then suddenly they start up a business on the internet. Well, the simple fact is they're looking for a quick buck very quickly indeed. And some people do make a quick buck very quickly indeed. A lot of these will look glossy on the outside. They'll have a professional image in relation to buying the product. Why? Well, it's simple. We all like nice things, just like the picture behind us here. We all like the best things in life. So therefore, an image is created on the outside of the sales page in order for you to be enticed to look a little bit more. Now, lots of people will buy these push button quick fix things, and when they do on the internet, there's a couple of things that happen. When they get inside the actual page itself, they don't know how to put it together. It's just like when they go to buy their first car. In fact, after I think purchasing a house, a car is probably the second biggest thing they're going to do in life. Can you imagine? Now, some people that are mega rich will be replacing that by buying yachts. But let's talk about the car, because most people have one. Okay, so you have a car, and that's your vehicle to drive you from A to B. So you can drive anywhere in the world where there's land from A to B. Here in Ireland, you can drive from here, which is Dublin, to Cork. And as long as you have the map and the guiding system to take you there to the destination, you're going to make it. Same thing is, we can do that same thing in the United States. If we've got a guidance system, something that's guiding us like GPS, we could find the destination of the location. And it doesn't matter whether I'm in Australia or anywhere else in the world. Same thing applies. As long as I have somebody to point me in the direction of where I want to go, I'm going to succeed. Well, let's get back to the car right now. Underneath the car, it's very simple. There's a bonnet, okay? And underneath the bonnet of the car, there's loads of different things happening. Acceleration from you on the inside will create a momentum and a turn. If you look under the bonnet, however, and you're not a professional mechanic, you won't really understand all the things that are going on with pistons and how it's being driven forward. If you're anything like me, I like to get in the car and turn the key and drive, because somebody else has done all the hard work, and all I want to do is get from A to B. But some people take that image and then they want to apply that to the internet. Now, they've been working 9-to-5 or 9-to-9 for somebody else for so long that they forget to realize it's a different business model. And it's a different business model because they don't understand how business works. They're coming from a job where everything is being given to them. They don't understand the mechanics of how the business works. If you're in business for yourself, first thing that you're going to do is you're not going to get anything like that you get in your employment or your job. So therefore, you have to adapt and change, and there's two ways to do that. Successful people can find a number of ways to change. The first way they can change is very simple, is they can try themselves. But 80% of offline businesses fail in the first 5 years. And that doesn't mean that they make profit. That's the true hard facts. Now, online, a lot of people can make quick money very quickly. And some people with the internet will be doing that. However, they're not building a long-term relationship with their customer base. So therefore, they make instant cash straight away. Unfortunately, if you're the person that's buying the product and it doesn't work or it doesn't help you, that becomes increasingly frustrating. And what more if you come across an internet marketer that won't keep in touch with you? Now we're really, really suffering. And in fact, we look at everything else on the internet and then we say to ourselves, well, it's not going to work. Well, I understand how you feel. I was the same way until I came across a guy called Chris Farrell. Chris Farrell broke down how internet marketing works. He had a tremendous membership site, and it still is today. You can learn, and you can learn your own time scale, and you can understand the mechanics of how the internet works. Chris is a master teacher. I'm not just saying that because I feel like I want to blow Chris up in the air and make him feel like he's wonderful. He's a good guy. He's ethical and he's moral, and you know what? His membership site also says the same thing as well. You can tell because people are hanging around the membership site. Not only are they hanging around the membership site, but they're going on to do other programs as well, just like me. When I was in Chris's site, I understood the mechanics of how the internet worked. And boy, I tell you one thing, I knew nothing. I thought I did. I thought I understood how the internet worked. Nah, no way. I thought I knew how Facebook worked. No, no way. I thought I knew a bit about Twitter. Again, no way. And it's funny, we all think we know until we find somebody that's already done it. Now, there's two ways to learning, as I said before. The first way is to do it yourself, which is harmful. It takes a lot of time and a lot of money. The second way is to find somebody that's already successful within the arena and follow their footprints to success. And when Chris put on the Mentor Me program, this was a no-brainer for me. Because you know what? He was giving and giving and giving and giving and giving in his membership site, that when it came to the time when Chris put on Chris Mentor Me, I just jumped on it. He reckons that you can make money on the internet within 6 weeks. And this is incredible. Not only that, he's going to double back your money if you don't make money on the internet. Now, once again, for a lot of people that haven't been in business before, this is an issue, right? You've got to put into the fire before you get something out. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. You've got to learn the system of how the internet works in order for you to make some money on the internet. Now, lots of you are going to be standing there looking at me saying, it's all right for you that you can do this. Well, again, let me understand one thing. I learned very early in life. In fact, I didn't learn early in life. I learned later on in life that if you can find a mentor in a particular field, personal development, financial, whatever area, and you follow suit to what they're saying, you'll save yourself a bucket of money, a bucket of time, and you'll make extra money too. Like, for instance, we did a Rich Dad course. Most people wouldn't have done it, but we did it. And boy, we benefited big time. So whatever area, whether it's sports, or whether it's financial, or online marketing, make sure you get yourself a mentor. Chris Mentor Me is for me. It can be for you too. And you can make some serious income online. Why don't you click on the link below here and you'll find me on the course as well. I'm not just going to promote this. I'm going to be doing the course as well. So we will see you on the course. So come and join us, have some fun, and get on and make some money on the internet. After all, you deserve it. Your family deserves it. And there's nothing greater in the world that I would know if you looked at this video and said to yourself, it made a difference in your life. Thanks very much indeed, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.